People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Good job, Aaron.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bitech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Bouse Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands. Good evening. Welcome to Belmont High School. Rob Spangler here on 97.7 Country, WGLR, FM, Lancaster, Dubuque, Galena. We have a girls' high school basketball primetime matchup between the host Belmont Braves and the visiting Cuba City Cubans. Welcome to our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Our game also being streamed on our official Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, and that is powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Laley Center Monroe. So check that out. Well, coming up on our pregame show, we're going to visit with both head coaches, Jason Derby of the first place Cuba City Cubans. They're in first in the SWAL, all alone at 9-1 in conference and 13-6 overall. 5 wins in a row, in fact, coming into this one. They're on a heater. Now for the Belmont Braves. Sadly for the Braves, they're the opposite of that. They're on a 4-game losing streak coming in. 8-9, 1 game below 500, and have fallen from first now to third place in the Six Rivers Western Conference. So Belmont is going to try and turn it around tonight. Not going to be easy to do, but we'll talk to both coaches about the matchup and see what they think right after this on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. More coming up next, live from Belmont High School. Rob Spangler here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
Hey parents, did you know February is Kids' Ear, Nose, and Throat Health Month? And Grant Regional is planning something fun for kids. Bring Mom or Dad on February 18th from 5 to 6 p.m. to learn more. You'll meet Dr. Dale Chilson, an ear, nose, and throat doctor, and his team who help kids feel better every day. There will be games, giveaways, hands-on activities, food, and kids can take home their own Stuffy the Bear. Don't miss the fun. Sign up online at grantregional.com.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya, guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
Pre-game one.
Hey, welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tonight, Cuba City heads to Belmont in a non-conference girls tilt. We're joined by the head coach for the Cuba City Cubans, Jason Derby. First of all, Coach, thanks for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. We appreciate the coverage.
You bet. So your team off to a very good start, 13-6 on the year, 9-1, all alone in first in the ultra-competitive SWAL conference. Even though this is a non-conference game, it's against one of the better teams in the Six Rivers Western Conference, and probably a nice game to have kind of in this part of the season, just to, again, keep the heat on your team as you push towards the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I mean, Belmont is a good program year in, year out, and there's good reason for that when you look at their coaching staff. So it's great to be able to play another competitive team in the area, get it in, no weather involved, knock on wood, and all those things. So we're excited to be here.
You guys are on a roll, 5 wins in a row. Talk about that. There's been a lot of blowouts in there. You guys have just really been handling your business.
Well, I think early on, we had some games against bigger schools on purpose, and we had some tough teams that we were on the other end of that. And the hope is that you learn from that. That's the whole reason why you schedule those, not to lose, but to learn something. Because then goal is, can you be the best team that you can be once February comes around, once that tournament starts? And, you just take it one game at a time, and sometimes you get to choose who you play, sometimes you don't, and that's the hope tonight. Is we're looking forward to the game against Belmont, another good team, and we're going to try to get better at something.
Absolutely, you guys have just a few games left here. We're already into February. It's hard to believe, but the postseason is right around the corner, so you're definitely into that back third of the schedule. How do you see your team? Do you feel like you're peaking at the right time? Do you feel like you're going to be coming into playoff form?
That's always tough to say, but I can tell you that the kids are doing a great job. What you can hope for is your controllables, your attitudes, your efforts, and we're just really fortunate here, and we have great kids, and they come in and do their best every day, and take the coaching that we give them and do their best with it. So I don't know how much more you can ask than that, and it sure makes my job awfully fun.
Let's talk about the Belmont matchup specifically. What do you see from Belmont, that your team's going to have to do well tonight to come out with a win? Yeah,
they're a good team. They do some different things defensively. They play some man, some zone, some press. So we'll probably see a few of those different things tonight. And then they have a few different offensive options too. They have some where they can focus more on the bigs. They have some where they can focus more outside. So at the end of the day, we have to rebound, we have to take care of the ball. And those two are just, if those two don't happen, well, not much else matters.
Absolutely. Coach Derby, thanks for your time tonight. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the year.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys being here.
You bet. Jason Derby, head coach for Cuba City, joining us on the Raleigh Cheese pregame. More after this here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2. Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
What happened to customer service? You're expected to check yourself out at the store, you're expected to pay 3% extra to use credit cards, and you're expected to unbox your own mattress and set it up yourself. Well, not at Dubuque Mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. At Dubuque Mattress, customer service is alive and well. When you buy a mattress from us, we take care of everything. We deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. We don't charge for using credit cards, and we offer free financing. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Could there be a better name? Auto Value Parts Stores. They aren't just about air fresheners or fuzzy dice. Auto Value Parts Stores are all about parts, auto parts, and advice. Pros who know auto parts with tons of tips when you need them the most. You want real value? Don't go to a place with a cute name. Go to Auto Value. Could there be a better name? I didn't think so. Your Auto Value Parts Store. We've got the parts, we've got the smarts.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the automated milking systems line and all of the latest in automated milking systems. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com.
Fuller's Milker Center. Catch Andrew's Egg Service coverage of Wisconsin football on 97.7 WGLR and Wisconsin basketball on AM 1590 WPBL. Presented by Digman Construction. Queen Bee Radio is your home for Badger sports.
Pregame 2.
And welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. We're in Belmont tonight. The Braves hosting the Cuba City Cubans in a non-conference girls tilt. We're joined by the head coach for Belmont, Kayleen McGettigan. First of all, Coach, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having us.
So Cuba City comes in. This is a really talented team, obviously, at the top of the SWAL conference. They're coming in off 5 wins in a row. It's doesn't get any easier tonight, but then again, the competitor in you want to go up against teams like this, don't you?
Yeah, and that's what I told the girls. I said in the long run, this game is about trying to get better. Due to competitive equity, they're a Division III team, which looks great on our strength of schedule. Them also being with a great win-loss record and being the top of the SWAL. They're a really, really solid team. They defend really well 1 through 5, and just a lot of pressure. And guard play is as good as we're going to face.
Now, for your squad, unfortunately, 4 losses in a row. Of those 4, and I know there's a couple I'm sure you'd like to have back that you feel shouldn't have been losses, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. That being said, you guys did battle back hard on Friday night. A tough loss against, again, another very talented Barneveld squad. But you guys were behind by quite a bit, then stormed back, made it a game anyway. And I guess you had to like the fight in the team.
Yeah, I really liked our second half play. Our first half play, we lost one of our key starters and, our leading scorer 3 minutes into the half with 3 fouls. And we just didn't adjust well, and they pressed us, and we just did not handle the pressure very well. The second half, we were able to get them in foul trouble, and Barnwell's bench is not nearly as deep as it has been in the past, so they had to pull off their press. And then I thought we really did a nice job of attacking gaps. Kids stepped up. We put on a lot of pressure on them. Izzy Durst, she's a solid ball player, knocked down a lot of free throws. And I was really pleased with how we played the second half. And I really felt like there was a lot of team camaraderie there in that second half. So, yeah, it's exciting. I hope that we can continue some of that.
You bet. Now, you guys find yourself falling out of the first 2 spots in the conference in 3rd right now with Highland and Schulzberg in front of you. Still, some games to be played yet. And although maybe getting a conference championship is going to be difficult at this point. You want to see your team compete and try to claw their way back into that race, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said, tonight's not going to be an easy one, but it gets us better in the long run, we hope. And then, got to finish out that 6 Rivers season. Crazy to think, but 3 of our games that we play are after the seeding meeting. and the WIA had decided again this year that they weren't going to include those 3 games. So we really have to make our next 4 games count, and we have to make sure that we're performing at a high level and getting, what we can get out of these.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck against Cuba City tonight, Coach. We appreciate the time, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Kayleen McGettigan joining us on our Raleigh Cheese pregame. More after this on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane's savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Breakfast burritos for the morning brainstorm. Easy Cater. Paninis for the lunch and learn. Easy Cater. Barbecue for the clients from Boston. Easy Cater. Brownie boxes and mini bundt cakes for Brenda's workiversary. Easy Cater. One simple platform to feed any size group with food they love from favorite restaurants, plus tools to help you meet dietary needs and stay on budget. Easy Cater. All the food for your workplace, all in one place. Start an order at easycater.com.
Pregame 3.